My best friend, she got killed. She was 18. A guy killed her. He was 17 at the time. Killing black on black crime should just stop. Like, it's enough. We had enough.
I mean, this is crazy. I mean, they didn't have to kill my son.
Everybody should stop killing each other. It's nonsense, for real. I lost, like, so many friends from gun violence. Two of my cousins got shot like 9 times. They survived luckily.
All together? 10?
Yeah.
A good 100. A good 100.
A good 100.
Yeah, a good 100 people. I know they got killed, set up, murdered. Yeah. Every time you turn around, somebody dying, somebody getting killed. How about y'all? How many you know?
I know about 10.
About 10 or something?
About 10.
That ain't nothing.
It makes you sick. Why are people so bent on killing each other, shooting each other for what?
Man, they be 13, 14 years old talking about how they be out here with their guns on and all that, man. And it affect people directly, it affect people indirectly, man. I got my 2 young boys, one named Malik, one named Jeremy. They was best friends themselves. One ended up killing the other, and now one is dead and one is in jail for the rest of his life. And they were both 17, 18 at the time. Our whole community shattered because of that. They both was from my block, but I'm not sure what it was about. But ain't nothing that important, ain't nothing that deep. As long as I start using your heads, man.
A street culture in which all too often the silliest squabbles lead to deadly force.
5 shot, including a 1-year-old girl, gunned down in a weekend of violence so typical it didn't even make the front pages.
In a year, I lost 3 other people besides him to shootings, and none of them didn't reach 24.
We had a young girl come in that was shot in the back, and will probably be paralyzed
For the rest of her
for
life.
the rest of her life. I think people have just grown up thinking that, you know, if I'm mad at you, I'm going to grab my gun and shoot you.
So about how many people do you think that you have lost to violence in the community?
At least 10 or 20. I know one for a fact, my little brother, cousins, sisters. It's enough.
I had a friend who died some years ago. I couldn't even make the funeral. He died when he was about probably 17. And then around that same time, a young guy of mine, he was about 14, he died also. Besides the people that died, but the people that are left, like the families, the younger siblings, the friends of the people who died, we're affected even more because we got to deal with the reality that they're going, and they're not coming back. It definitely is a problem that the black community, you know, across the country need to address and deal with. I know people with SKs in their house right now with shoulder straps, all that. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be that easy. A friend of mine back in high school, he had a rocket launcher. He had a rocket launcher in his house. It's really dangerous out here. We need to take it more serious and take more control of our own community, because let's be honest, white people are not really gonna help us. They don't give a fuck. They just want to document this shit, put it on tape. We just a motherfucking, what's the shit called? A specimen in a motherfucking glass. That's it. So if we don't figure this shit out on our own, ain't nobody gonna help us.
It makes you nervous. Like you feel like you can't walk the streets. Like when I come home from work, like that's the fastest walk to the house in the world. Everyone is outside, everyone is selling drugs, everyone is shooting each other, everyone is beefing, so like you don't feel safe outside. The younger kids want to do the same thing that the older kids do. And the older kids the one that's killing everybody. So everybody want to be a thug. Right? Everybody want to be a thug. We got a group called Fresh Side. And we don't rap about killing people and drugs and all that. But if we were to rap about killing people and drugs and all that, we probably would get signed quicker.